Good day, this is Jean-Claude. The matter I wish to share with you today is the matter of developing fast developing technologies and most especially artificial intelligence. So this is a big shift because it gets to the point that we have now robots. Most robots up to a few years ago were able to help in the industry. They would, for instance, put together car machine pieces, what man hands used to do before. Now it's a man probably operating several robots or supervising the work of the robots. And it gets to the point now that the height of intelligence is probably now over. They were mentioning the intelligence of rats, and it's catching up with the intelligence of people, of men and women. So this means they will be able to perform tasks that so far men and women were performing. So we used to have a transformation industry that has been supplemented by robots, and now we have coming in service industry that will be replaced by robots. So what does this mean? It means that while lots of employments who used to be available for the people will be operated by artificial intelligence. I would take a concrete example. Let's say you have been ill, and normally you have your doctor's bills and eventually medicine bills, pharmacy bills, and you have to put that together and send it to your health insurance company. And then you have a person checking it. Is that a registered doctor? Is that the type of therapy that is being reimbursed, etc. We see that already now, I would say, with several insurances. You have these insurances called name of insurance, and then you have Connect. So there are products that are mainly operated by computers instead of having a contact person and somebody assessing your. Probably lots of it is being assessed by person, but a part of the work is already done by machines. All that is registering and filing, etc. So to refer as how fast this is changing, everything is relative, but the place I live here in the Alps, I have a grandmother who was born in 1910, and I remember as I was a child, she was explaining that there was, at her time, everybody had to eat, everybody had got 1 or 2 cows, a pork, or a pig, let's say. And so they had meat to go through the winter. They would do dry meat, they would do dry vegetables in the winter, and all types of techniques. They had very much know-how on how to live or survive. I would say a lot of it was in what I call survival mode. It is a harsh environment with long winters, snow, and part of the year when you cannot cultivate, so you have to organize yourself to have reserves to go the whole winter through. So all these are really in the people's minds on scarcity, on the way things have to be organized just to be able to make it through, to be able to survive. And so people had to live. They had a house. They were in smaller places than nowadays. They had very often larger families, and they were mainly taking care of the land, or then they were starting working in the industry. In this region, the industry started at the 1910, let's say. So there was an industry for aluminium, and a few people in the community started working there. So they had one fixed revenue, and then they had certain revenues that were coming in, you know, at certain period of the year. If the cows were up on the top of the mountains in the summertime, then there was a point where they would get the cheeses that had been produced by the corporates of the mountain. And then there was a time when they would just make meat, and then they could probably mainly it was for their own use, and sometime if they could sell an animal or do something. So one day my grandmother, that was quite interesting, she explained she had no money and she needed money to buy certain items. So in the woods, you can probably see in the background, she said one day she woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or 3:30. She went up the mountain and she picked blueberries, and then she walked down to the nearest town, which is about 7 kilometers or 10 kilometers from here. And she got in at the time the market got open. It was one day in the week. And then she sold her blueberries, and then she had a few francs to go and buy what she needed. So quite different environment from where we live now. And nowadays, what I see in the community is that goods are easily available in the shops. Fruits and vegetables are very easy to get, not expensive at all. Very often, due to the exchange markets, imported goods from countries where the goods are bought at much lower prices with lower currencies. And then the people say, well, why do I keep on cultivating my garden? Why do I keep growing my vegetables? Why do I pick the fruits in the tree whenever I can have, 1-2 kilos of very fine fruits at a very good available price? So that shows to me how the environment and how the economy has developed quite fast. And now with this artificial intelligence, it means it's a big shift. Lots of people who now have an employment, who now are working in the corporation industry, then they might have to radically adapt within this IT changing environment if they think they may have a future in, let's say, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15 years. So that's how fast things are changing, and that's the reason why I think it's very important to get acquainted and to learn about this digital marketing and internet functionality. So this is the little I wish to share with you today. Thank you for your attention, and do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you and see you around. Bye bye now.